my doctor told me that he had spina bifida and that it affects the bladder and bowel and that he may likely not walk. Go!
This happy, smiling boy is 2.5-year-old Oke. Despite a difficult start, Oke plays, moves and talks like any other child. His mother Donna had been taking him to the local childcare centre for almost a year, while she volunteered at the local school canteen. From the start, the childcare centre was aware that Oke needed special attention, requiring catheter changes every 4 hours.
Trouble sort of happened when there was a regular board meeting and they sort of found out that Oke was in the centre and had spina bifida and was getting catheterisation. He'd already been getting them done for 10 months and 2 people were qualified and were signed off.
There are many other families in Western Australia facing similar issues.
It's not just an issue, in the metro area, it's particularly an issue in regional areas too. In regional Western Australia, we really struggle to get qualified staff in childcare centres.
Although the childcare staff had been trained, the board decided to cease Oke's care, effective immediately. We contacted the childcare centre in question, but they declined to comment on Oke's case.
Like on a normal Friday, and then I got asked if the centre manager could chat and dropped Oke off, come back, and then she said that the staff there can no longer do catheters.
With no solid reason behind the childcare's decision to terminate Oke's care, Donna had no choice but to withdraw Oke from childcare. When notifying the centre, Donna was told his spot had already been filled.
They already had someone in his spot that was going to take it.
Late last year, the Australian government announced its first inquiry into the childcare system since the early 1990s. The Barnett government's submission to the inquiry revealed parents and carers of children with a disability have been provided with a range of excuses as to why the childcare can't address the specific needs of the child.
The system as it stands needs to change. There's no doubt that it's not working at the moment.
One family was asked not to attend as the childcare centre was subject to accreditation and monitoring visits, and it was said the child's attendance would reflect badly on the centre. Despite the honest submission from the state government, the Minister for Disability Services, Mental Health and Child Protection, Helen Morton, issued us a statement glazing over the importance of the issue.
The Disability Services Commission helps children with disability access the same service as other children. There is no need for them to be segregated.
Here and now, these families struggle to get appropriate care placements for their young children with disabilities, so something has to be done right now. We can't afford to wait for 3 or 4 or 5 more years.
Oke has now been accepted into the same school his 3 older brothers attend and will begin in August. Donna and her family are now focusing on Oke walking, forgetting about the childcare centre and moving forward with the bright future he has ahead of him.
We think he will walk, and there may be times he may use a wheelchair down the future that it would be long distance, but so at the moment he's crawling around.
She urges other parents in similar situations to stand up for their children.
If you stand up for what is right, it might help down the track of someone else. Oh, you want to play basketball? Someone in a shop?